Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab. We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding. Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here. You'll need to connect it to the pre-existing network of paths in the power grid. Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next. Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility. This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park. So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally. Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction. Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs which attract visitors to your facilities, Brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life. Development and resources. Nature and commerce. See? Simple.
I'm Claire Deering, and I've been on these islands before. On Isla Nublar, I made some mistakes, and I've tried to set them right. I believe in what we're doing, and I believe in these dinosaurs.
Well done. And you'll notice absolutely no hint of sarcasm. Unless you listen real closely. So what I meant to say is that completing that contract has raised your standing. Your reputation, if you will, with the security division. This means they'll be willing to give you more difficult missions.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once-over, then let me know if you're interested.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on. Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond Creation Laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island. Right. This next bit is gonna sound a little crazy because frankly, it is. But we are gonna encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
People like a show, and now they have more to see because of you completing that contract.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Now this contract could really help us both out.
Asset transportation complete.
That's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing. Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Well done completing that contract. I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
New day, new show, new contract. You are definitely gonna want to check it out.
I've always considered myself a bit of an adventurer and a lot of a luxury hotel fan, huh? So enjoy your time in the dirt. This dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Asset transportation. Incubation procedure. Please stand by.
Way to bring this thing home. All right, look, I am all about the show. And with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in. And what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds. I don't think they'd offer this contract to just anyone, so at least review it.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
Happy guests is what we strive to maintain here on the islands. We do that by making sure their needs are met. In a way, it's kind of like taking care of the dinos, just with more demands and less understanding. Am I right?
Things are looking good around here, huh? I love what you're doing with the place.
I like what I'm seeing. Let's keep it up. Satisfaction is what we aim to give our guests. Make them appreciate the little things. And the big things with the teeth and glassy eyes that could swallow them whole. Hey, way to go! We've got our park running at maximum happiness, and our guest numbers are up as a result. That's what makes the entertainment division the envy of the rest. You get the results, am I right?
When the parks are running well, our scientific research improves. Of course, I'd never tell this to Isaac directly.
Heard it?
I was going to add that...
No. 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 Too late. Heard it. Later, Doc.
Ugh. I knew you were the person for the job. And as usual, I was right. Word is that a new contract is available. I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started. Together, we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint. We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it. Ah, you did it. Congratulations to us both. No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
Nice work. And you didn't even make it look like work.
People like to feel secure.
If you can handle all the chaos of the facilities and the dinosaurs, then really, how tough could completing this new contract be for a person of your talents?
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
You need to medicate that animal if you are to save it.
No diseased dinosaur is detected.
We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
We are always looking for new challenges. And have I got one for you?
Yes, Site C. More
As you can see, the weather on this island can be a little temperamental. First thing you're gonna want to do is fix any damage this storm has caused. You should use a ranger team to get the park operational again. Oh, and don't forget to close any emergency shelters when it's safe to do so. Guests won't spend their hard-earned dollars huddled in a bunker underground, will they?
That must have been quite the storm. And it seems that bad weather is often a precursor to bad behavior from the dinosaurs. If you believe that everything is connected, the so-called butterfly effect, and I do believe it, by the way, then one small change is all it takes to create a series of toppling dominoes leading to rampaging dinosaurs. And they don't make a butterfly net big enough to stop them.
Even a full plate has room for a little more, don't you think? So why not give this new contract a once-over then? Another contract. Might as well give it a look, right?
Our job, no, our mission in raising these animals is to provide an environment for them to thrive. Your habitat is too small for them.
We're selling these photos, right? These are for sale.
See, this is what we need more of around here. You see an opportunity and you seize it.
Everywhere I look, I see new buildings. Looks like you were on top of it.
Low ratings are usually an indication that something isn't going well. You might want to take a look at that.
See, this is what we need more of around here. You see an opportunity and you seize it. Cheers. This contract looks interesting. To me, anyway. What do you think?
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment. I'm Owen Grady. Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you. I see you've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
This new contract just came in, and it has your name written all over it. I never doubted you. Which is to say, I never doubted you. Which is to say, I did have some doubt. But you've come through, so thanks. I'm glad to see you overcame Dr. Malcolm's reservations. I don't know whether he is overly cautious or just looking for the chance to say I told you so. Maybe it's both. Regardless, I think that together we'll get this done. Okay, so as I mentioned before, we have a diseased animal coming to the park, and we need to get prepared for it. Let's get to work.
Did I hear this right? You're bringing a sick dinosaur to our facility? I'm gonna pray you know what you're doing, because I have no idea.
I'm certain that some of our animals, mostly the predators, are capable of reading the moods of our guests and reacting to what they sense. That can be bad if our guests aren't happy. I know you're busy, but this opportunity is just too good to pass up. Acknowledging asset collection request.
Sick dinosaurs can become potentially dangerous dinosaurs. You are upping the risk factor in the facilities.
Asset has been delivered. To cure this animal, we'll need to do research. Let's see if we can identify the extent of the problem and isolate it.
My understanding is that we have a diseased animal in the park, and you and Dr. Dewar are trying to find a cure. I don't approve. Then, no one asked me. However, I just remind you to keep that dinosaur away from the rest of our animals, in case whatever it has is contagious. This latest contract is a little unexpected, but I'm sure you'll rise to the challenge.
Welcome back. Looks like the expedition was a success.
ID on the asset. Switching roles. Acknowledged.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes. One of your predecessors was in charge of this island. It didn't go very well for them. But here's your opportunity to succeed where they failed. You'll need to carefully consider how to make money if you want to turn this into a profitable endeavor. And you do. Trust me.
Let's not argue over the small stuff. Looking at the big picture, this is a solid contract.
This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
Contracts, contracts, contracts. Who has a new contract? This guy.
You find anything interesting? I want to know about it. If you don't tell me, I'll find out about it anyway. Your choice. Make the right one.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Knock, knock. Who's there? New contract. That's it. Period.
It's the little things that can make a difference. What you've done here is a perfect example of this.
My advice? Keep your animals well fed, especially in situations like this.
I've got a new contract for you. Review it, and then I think you should accept it.
En route to pick up the asset.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
I wasn't entirely sure about this one, but you proved me wrong. It takes a special kind of person to do this job and do it well. The security division is rewarding you because on Isla Muerta, you are clearly that person.
Can we bring them back to life, but we can bring them back to health. I have the latest lab results. The dinosaurs are cured. Disease-free. That's a job well done.
Take the contract. I have a feeling it'll be worth it in the long run. For both of us.
I know these animals are considered product, but don't treat them that way.
For your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the island.
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley.
I'd take this contract myself if I had the time, but I don't. You, on the other hand...
More buildings can only mean more opportunities. Go for it.
When I was younger, I prayed for opportunities like the one that just crossed my desk. Take that as a hint. Up for the challenge, I see. Good. This task is going to test your skills and your will. See, we're setting up a situation in which we will have dinosaurs in competition. Kinetic action, like it happens in nature. Survival of the fittest. Step 1. Construct or modify an enclosure so that it's capable of supporting dinosaur combat. You'll need to incubate, hatch, and house dinosaurs within this enclosure.
Are we crossing a line here? Because it feels like we're crossing a line, creating the conditions for these animals to engage one another? To use their primal, instinctual drive to hunt and kill as a testing ground for what exactly?
That's impressive work. And this is what we've been working toward. Time to let them fight. Let's make sure we're all on a forward posture from this point on.
Okay, my people are in place to observe this interaction.
I think you mean slaughter?
You believe in nature, don't you, Dr. Malcolm? We are simply enabling it.
No, you're manipulating it, and the outcome of your actions cannot be known.
I thought you liked the unknown, Dr. Malcolm. Proceed with the test.
There's a theory that given enough time, anything, in fact, all things, will happen. Like the advancement that you've achieved. Not to take away from your achievement, but to provide context.
Dr. Wu's observers need to study the victor. Let's keep him safe.
Oh, I'm glad I wasn't here to witness what happened. There was blood, wasn't there? Claws and teeth and roaring aren't really my thing.
Every opportunity comes with risks. For now, you've done the first. That is a job well done.
Always a pleasure to work with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like there's another contract that might be worth your attention.
I've looked this gig over. You should too. Way to go.
Warning. Ranger vehicle under attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome.
You have a real eye for composition.
I'm thinking maybe we open a new photo booth and put you in charge, because those were some awesome snaps you took. Isla Muertes Entertainment Division is excelling because of you, so you're getting a reward on everything. Way to go!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
Acknowledging request for repair crew.
To visit our new toy shop.
Show business is all about the deal, and I am all about this next contract. You should be too. Well, it wasn't pretty to look at, but it appears Dr. Wu and his scientists have the data they were after. So, well done. And be thankful we don't have to clean up that mess. Lambert out.
I don't understand what they're doing in the facilities. They certainly have enough data from the past, anomalous events on the islands to assess how the dinosaurs engage and kill one another and us.
We've increased the hotel capacity
No,
of the island.
there's another agenda in play. One I intend to discover.
Contracts are the bread and butter of our work. And who doesn't like more bread?
How do we measure success? Body count. Well, that sounded wrong. Head count, then? Oh, that's kind of as well. You get my meaning, though.
We are pleased to welcome the studio minds to the park. We are pleased to welcome the studio minds to the park.
That's what I like about you. You get results. Body count. All sorts of ways you can take that phrase, especially here on the islands. But I'm talking about warm bodies in the park, you know? I guess we could say head count, but I'm not sure that's really any better. Attendance numbers, then. You're in? Cool, cool. Okay, we'll start at the beginning. New dinos. Incubate them, hatch them, and house them. You know the drill.
Hey, everybody, we're putting on a show. It's going to be a spectacle hundreds of millions of years in the making. Sorry you may not survive. I think you've found all that you can on Isla Muerta.
We need to get our numbers up. Give them what they want.
Quantity and quality, but mostly quantity.
Damn. Okay, we got a problem. The island's power grid is down. It's time to earn our keep. Yeah, so we switch to emergency protocols and keep our guests safe. Got it? Tell me you got it.
This is Lambert. Looks like this crisis was man-made.
Sabotage?
Appears to be. Any enemies come to mind?
Enemies, rivals, profiteers, the list is endless.
Yep, indeed it is. I'll see what I can discover. Lambert out.
Remember, science is why we are all here, and this contract helps me advance our research. Take it, and we'll both get what we want.
This contract looks important and worthy of consideration. It's the dinosaur you can't see that's going to be the problem. Your new viewing galleries help in that regard. So well done on completing that contract.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Contracts help with research. Research is the foundation on which the Jurassic World properties are built. And oh, look, what have we here? A contract.
It's not only the dinosaurs that are alive here. The facility itself is a kind of organism. It needs to grow. Nurture it.
Taking that contract was the smart choice. You've proved that. Thanks.
We have many enemies.
I can't order you to take this new contract, but I wish I could. It's that good. Lambert here with a new contract. I've spec'd it out, and I think you'd be perfect for it.
I've spent years studying and working with the dinosaurs to understand how they think, and they are smarter than we give them credit for. How you treat them determines what they will become.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our new supporters to the park. We are pleased to welcome our Triceratops to the park. Has been added for your comfort and convenience.
We have many enemies. People, corporations, entities that will stop at nothing to obtain the knowledge and technology we possess. Look, not everyone likes me. Some find me cold and humorless. But they don't know what I know.
It's not what Dr. Wu knows, but what he plans to do with that knowledge that sometimes concerns me.
Yes. This here is an ankylosaurus. Strong, armored, and with a tail it can wield like a massive club. Even in the Cretaceous period, sometimes a blunt object could be more effective than a sharp one. Our existence is the constant evaluation of threats and opportunities. And this looks like a good opportunity. That contract is accomplished because of you.
Look, raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the raptors, understand that we are as well.
I knew you'd be able to finish that contract, and my belief in you has been rewarded. Thanks.
Here's something that you might find interesting. I did.
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here. Vigilance is its own reward, but for keeping the facilities on Isla Tacaño secure, you're being additionally rewarded as well. Way to stay on task. Every single security system in our park relies on power. Without it, I'd hate to imagine what might happen. So great effort and results on that contract. For many of these animals, their natural state is one of contained aggression. Well, in this project, we're gonna unleash it. Amplify it even. This will let you get a handle on who you really are, and what they, the dinosaurs, can become. First up, we need to research genetic modifications. We're looking for genes that can have an impact on the dinosaur's specific traits. Their aggression, attack rating, and so on.
And Dr. Dua need not know anything about this. This is a point I don't want to have to repeat.
Copy that. I've received word the research is complete, and we can proceed with genetic mods to the animals. Specifically, hyper-aggressive behavioral mods.
Whoa, what are you gonna do to these dinosaurs? I seriously hope that you know what you're doing, because I know, and I survived it. It's something that you cannot yet say.
Okay. This new strain of aggressive dinosaur needs to be watched, monitored, and evaluated. Honestly, I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, Lambert. I'll like it enough for both of us. Just please keep my people safe while they do their work.
That's my job, Doctor.
Yes, it is. So do it.
I've got something new for you to look at.
More buildings can only mean more opportunities. Go for it.
I guess it's true that you never quit. We need more people like you.
Hey, I just received a new contract you are definitely going to want to check out.
Hello! New contract time! Woohoo!
Storms, they're the first sign. An omen, if you believe in that sort of thing, which I don't, except when I do.
I owe you for this, and I won't forget it.
When I started here at the parks, I knew there were times when we would be straying into morally ambiguous territory, right? I mean, we're managing wildlife that shouldn't exist. So I guess there'll be days like this when the project is successful, but it still feels like we lost.
I'm getting word that you, Lambert, and Wu were up to something. Something that was potentially dangerous and irresponsible. I knew I had to watch them. Am I going to have to start watching you as well? Opportunity is knocking. Answer.
Heading to collect the asset. Commencing asset transfer.
A Gallimimus. Dr. Grant was obsessed with your latest creation. He believed that this dino was one of the closest genetic relatives to the modern avian species.
I've got a new opportunity with the science division, if you're interested. And you should be.
Oh, this place is Isla Pena. If an island could have attitude, then this little chunk of volcanic rock takes the cake.
Keep up this kind of work, and you'll be going places. Here's a reward as thanks for what you've accomplished on Isla Tacaño.
sure what they were up to on this island, but it certainly doesn't scream tourist attraction to me. You're gonna have your work cut out for you here. Restricted building space and high power upkeep will see to that. I'd recommend investing in some big-ticket dinosaurs, but they don't come without complications of their own.
You can't confine nature this way, because nature adapts. It searches for weaknesses, it finds them, and exploits them, not sometimes, all times. This island is worlds away from Hammond's dinosaur paradise. And if things go wrong here, worlds away is the best place to be.
Here's a new security contract. Interested?
The Science Division is always on the lookout for ways to improve our bottom line. You can help with this, and you should.
The more resources we have at our disposal, the more opportunities we have in furthering our understanding of these animals.
to the front.
I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate what you've done for the Science Division. So I guess I just did.
Here's an opportunity that you have to see.
I think we can call this one a success, don't you? Well done. Well done indeed. Good. Good. I'm happy you're on board. Dr. Wu is up to something, but I've learned that pressing him for answers just means he pushes back twice as hard. So for now, let's get on the ride and see where it takes us. Okay, well, I wish I could say I like this, but I don't. Dr. Wu wants us to create and house some dinosaurs, but not in a way that is optimal for the animals. He is intentionally putting them under stress, some type of test.
I'm not sure what you think you're doing or why, but you are creating a security risk with those dinosaurs.
I'm concerned we may be crossing a line.
In fact, that is precisely what we are doing, Kajal. Science is not about staying in the box. For us, there is no box.
Even when lives are at stake.
They're animals. We can make more.
I wasn't talking about them.
Wait a minute, he called her by her first name. Kajal. This has got to be serious. I've known this Dr. Wu since the beginning, and I've come to the conclusion that the only thing that might be as dangerous and cold-blooded as the dinosaurs is this man that helped Hammond bring them back.
This contract can really help our bottom line.
When...
Hammond needed more people like you when he first started down this prehistoric path. Fast learners, dedicated personnel. Well, I'm sure there were some that weren't eaten.
We're taking this one to the bank, and we got you to thank for it.
All right, this is what I'm talking about. I don't know if your schedule's free, but this contract looks too good to be true. Okay, that might be hyperbole, but still, no harm in checking it out. Wow, keep this up and the sky's the limit. Love what you do, right? That's the credo of the entertainment division, show business. And on Isla Tacaño, you're showing how business gets done. That's worth the reward. Here's a new contract. I thought of you first. I'm just gonna come out and say it. You and I make a heck of a team.
I get this can be hard. I never thought my days would be spent managing the security of a park full of animals that shouldn't be walking the earth again. But here they are. And here you are. You need to step up to the challenge.
I wasn't sure about this one, but you delivered. Money. It makes the world go round. And it's what makes this next assignment so interesting. I really think you should take a look.
We are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen,
Request acknowledged.
Look, it's a balancing act. I get it. We all do. My point is, you need to provide the right amount of space for your dinosaurs. And this small enclosure ain't cutting it.
This new contract could prove valuable to the security division. You met the objectives and secured a victory. I was expecting no less.
Confirming task. Repair report. Repair in progress.
A contract just landed on my desk. You need to take a look. You never let your foot off the gas until that contract crossed the finish line.
prepare dinosaurs for release.
You have a responsibility to keep these animals fed.
Just got the word. Dr. Wu has his results and considers the test complete. I'm breathing a sigh of relief. Now Dr. Wu's gaze is elsewhere. I think we should take care of those dinosaurs. Hopefully those specimens aren't too traumatized after this. Thanks for not losing your head back there. This could so easily have gone wrong.
So, if I have the story straight, there was some excitement and drama among the eggheads? A real PhD throwdown, huh? I'm sorry I missed it.
Look, here's the truth of it. The other divisions, it bothers them that they need us entertainment types. I myself started in information systems until I found my true calling. So the way I look at it now is, they hate us because they ain't us. And who are we?
I'll keep this brief. There's a new contract. Review it.
I know these animals are considered product, but don't treat them that way.
For your comfort, you've increased the protect capacity of the island.
Kill the Dragon King, the Dracorex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
I like this contract. You should too.
Look, here's the truth of it. The other divisions, it bothers them that they need us entertainment types. I myself started in information systems until I found my true calling. So the way I look at it now,
Security requires vigilance and commitment to the task at hand. You've proven yourself at that.
Dr. Dewar here with another contract for you to look over.
look, here's the truth of it. The other divisions, it bothers them that they need us entertainment types. I myself started in information systems until I found my true calling. So the way I look at it now is, they hate us because they ain't us. And who are we? We are the Rainmakers, the producers.
We don't always get offers like this. Consider it carefully.
Look, here's the truth of it. The other divisions, it bothers them that they need us entertainment types. I myself started in information systems until I found my true calling. So the way I look at it now is, they hate us because they ain't us. And who are we? We are the rainmakers, the producers, the entertainers. We bring this place to life as...
You're a natural at this, but you knew that already, I suspect. Still, good job completing that contract. It's a dangerous world, and this place makes it more dangerous. This contract can help us with security here.
Diplodocus. It's fun, right? Diplodocus. I mean, the name, Diplodocus. It's fun to say.
I knew you were the right person for the job. Now, this contract is perfect for improving the security division. I'd be disappointed if you reject it.
Raise your high score at our new arcade.
I've got something for you.
Business is good, but it can always be better. Consider this contract.
Confirmed.
Good to have you on this one. We've been tasked with incubating, hatching, and housing modified new stock. You really delivered on this contract. We are the talk of the facility, a feather in our cap. Appropriate given we're dealing with proto-birds, right?
Isla Sorna. If there's a place on Earth, Earth as it currently exists, obviously, if there's a place where dinosaurs look like they should live, then this is it.
Yeah, because it went so well all of the last times. Jeez. Now I sound like Malcolm.
Adding task.
These particular specimens will be for export and used on assignment, so they need to be the best we can create.
Export? Well, isn't that just insanity? Don't they already have their hands full watching them on these islands?
This opportunity is solid and can really help the entertainment division, so please consider it.
Asset requiring collection.
The Science Division thanks you. And so do I.
Transit has commenced.
Lambert here. Nice work getting that done. I've had word we're to receive our animals back in staggered shipments, delivered to the island in intervals. Dr. Wu has reported that some may be diseased or in less than ideal condition. Let's get on this. Bring these animals back up to our standards. We'll need to do this before they can be reintroduced to the island.
Get this done without asking too many questions. And by too many questions, I mean any questions at all. How and why we do what we do is above your pay grade. Well, that should be clear to you by now.
Here's a chance to really prove yourself. I'm marking that contract as closed. Great job.
I want to take this contract, which means you want to take it too, correct?
I think you're up to tackling this contract. At least look it over.
Asset collection request received. Approaching asset. Asset delivered. Assuming control. Asset to be collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you back off the floor to the
Asset transported.
Watching you work? Now that's what I call an entertainment. Isla Pena's entertainment division is on top because of you. Those kind of results get noticed and rewarded. Nice job. Contracts make the world go round. Or was that money? Either way.
An island Dr. Malcolm's all too familiar with. Site B. Long since reclaimed by nature, mostly. Taming this place will likely be your toughest challenge yet. And speaking of taming, a number of wild attractions make up the local population. Full disclosure, some of them have very long and very sharp teeth.
Do not let this place fool you. Like Central Park in New York City, what appears to be nature is actually an elaborate illusion. On this island, the dinosaurs are running wild. But that can't be true because they're contained, aren't they? Their situation and their existence is both artificial and real. A recursive nightmare. Like the Dragon Curve, a potentially dangerous Mandelbrot set. Fractal, fraction, fractured. All from the same root word. Frangere, Latin for to break. So you see, creation and destruction are really one and the same.
I've just finished reviewing this new contract, and I think it's right up your alley. I'm sure you'll agree. You stayed on task and accomplished the objectives of that contract. For that, You have my thanks.
The Science Division has something you should take a look at if you'd be so kind. Any creature whose name means terrible claw is one that should be given respect. That's what you have here, a Deinonychus.
I've got a new contract that would really help out the entertainment division. Shouldn't be a problem for a person of your skills.
En route to collect the asset.
There's a time for survival of the fittest. I'm not sure that time is now.
Transportation complete.
No problem.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Way folks are talking, seems like you may have made some great discovery. Sounds like a win to me. Take this contract. It's a good one for both of us.
I've always considered myself a bit of an adventurer and a lot of a luxury hotel fan, huh? So enjoy your time in the dirt.
Thanks for helping create entertainment. Hey, if this place is a celebration of evolution, then shouldn't our facilities evolve as well? I think that's a yes, and that you should be a part of this, which means another yes from you. What do you say?
Let's check the box on this one. Job sorted. You did well, which is what was required.
Interesting report I've just read. Seems some of the dinosaurs suffered unnatural injuries. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Okay, our objective here is to update the park. Add excitement. That X factor. Or in our case, the T-Rex factor. Come on, am I right? Huh? Way I figure it, familiarity breeds contempt. So let's mix it up a bit. We need more warm bodies coming through the turnstiles. Whatever it takes to do that, well, let's do that. Make a change for the better, am I right?
Are my ears deceiving me, or is Isaac embracing chaos? Now this could be interesting.
Every show needs a star, and ours is definitely a diva. So that T-Rex I mentioned earlier, let's get a new one into the mix. Do it, and a star is most definitely born. Oh, and make sure our guests get a front row seat to the show, obviously.
A T-Rex will always draw attention, but I shouldn't have to remind you how dangerous they can be. The world has never seen a more alpha predator.
Perhaps you will succeed where others before you have failed. But as you learn, so do they. Their survival depends on it. And, of course, so does yours.
Okay, we need to get our T-Rex front and center. Maximum guest exposure. Well, maintaining safety protocols, of course.
Yeah, I mean, keep everyone safe, but don't overdo it. The protocols are guidelines, right? First and foremost, let's give our guests the show they've come to see. The ultimate T-Rex encounter. The roar of the crowd. The roar of our star performer. Think of the possibilities.
The Indominus Rex is a magnificent creature. If evolution had the time, well, we've just hurried things along a bit. And the result is nothing short of spectacular, so don't dilute the value of my work, or you'll be dealing with me directly.
I've heard good things about the expedition. You certainly made the science division a star. And me. And of course you too. I'm not forgetting, just prioritizing. With this contract, opportunity is knocking. Or around here, more precisely, roaring.
En route.
Bad weather makes for mad dinosaurs. and we're in for a boatload of it.
I'm bringing this con...
I really like this one. I think you will too.
Adding task.
Yeah, that's how we do it in the entertainment division. Sure, the scientists can bring them back from the brink, but we put them in front of the world. Heck of a job. Heck of a job.
I understand the appeal of featuring the T-Rex. I mean, I get it, really. But if that show of yours ever goes pear-shaped, well, you know what can happen. Any doubt? Ask your friend Dr. Malcolm.
Picking up asset. Asset transfer.
Setting additional task.
Understood.
Now this contract is something special, and I know just the person for the job. Can you guess who I'm thinking about?
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
We are welcoming the Dilophosaurus to the... We have added a new human for you to observe our magnificent creatures.
Okay, that was impressive. An offer just came our way. Don't let it sit too long.
Don't let this opportunity pass you by.
If you can't keep up, you not only bring down the security division, you potentially put our facilities in danger. Get yourself squared away.
Really great job on that contract.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome you. We are pleased to welcome a Dilophosaurus to the park.
Why was I ever worried? Of course you would come through. And you have. Isla Pena is a difficult situation in the best of times, but you've handled it with skill. Your reputation with the Science Division has earned you a reward. We've got a new offer here that you should definitely look over. pictures of what we are doing here, and a contract is available to reward you for doing so. Look it over.
Control retaken.
Great shot, kid. That was 1 in a million.
Great. As you know, some of our specimens break down into herbivores and carnivores. The herbivores tend to be more docile and passive. The carnivores, not so much. Our goal is to get them isolated and into their own enclosures. First step, we need to hatch our new dinosaurs and separate them.
Of course, it should be easy enough to tell them apart. Here's a helpful tip. The ones trying to bite off your hand, not vegan.
With what you've been able to accomplish, we can advance our work here in the Science Division.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Hazard.
Each of the species of dinosaurs we nurture has their own requirements. Make sure their welfare is up to our standards.
This is one of our biggest challenges. These animals, even when we keep them separated, they know. They each know that the other is there. Predator and prey. One lives in frustration, the other in fear. It's a powder keg just waiting for a spark.
If this isn't the worst case, it's damn close. We have a disease spreading through the dinosaurs community, and we need to get a handle on it immediately.
Need I remind you of the investment you're putting at risk by letting this disease spread?
You've got another three-horned dinosaur. This time, a Chasmosaurus. The top of its head features a wide frill, too thin for protection, so it is hypothesized that it's instead used to impress a potential mate, which on the islands cannot happen, I'm assured, as I was before. We may be reaching an epidemic. The disease is spreading.
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Okay, as bad as it...
I've seen some interesting opportunities come my way since I've been here. Like this one, which I now offer to you.
Okay. As bad as it was there for a minute, it looks like the fire is out.
You've done a good job with these new viewing galleries. Makes the dinosaurs easier to observe. And that increases our ability to maintain security. Financial security is almost as important as personal security. So take this contract.
We need to keep looking for other dinosaurs we may be able to domesticate. Well, more accurately, put on the road to domestication. The way we'll be able to control them is by letting them control themselves, their natural hierarchy. That means we need more samples. This expedition can help.
My advice? Take this contract.
I'm marking this one complete. Congratulations. Look, with all the activity on Isla Sorna, it takes real skill to manage that location from a security standpoint. With your high reputation, the island is clearly in capable hands.
Everybody says you can handle yourself, so this new contract should be a cakewalk, right?
You rose to the challenge. That takes commitment. As before, we'll start by raising new stock. Incubate, hatch, and house some genetically modified dinosaurs. Then we'll continue.
Ah, I see you are hard at work. The word is that you and Lambert are helping Wu with some top-secret projects, huh? If there's a little something to be had for helping, or even just keeping my mouth shut, I'd like to be cut in. Yeah, as a courtesy, you understand? And remember who got you this job. Well, it wasn't me, but it could have been. And that sort of counts, right? So do what's right. Or be like me and do what's easy. Feels great.
Who doesn't want to be in showbiz? You could sure help out the entertainment division with this contract. I'd do this contract myself if I could. That's how good it is. Did I oversell it? You decide. You've done good work in the past. That's why I know you are perfect for this contract. While I believe Dr. Wu is looking for future hybrid blueprints, my interest with these new animals is specifically testing our security protocols and also evaluating our dinosaur welfare strategies. I've always believed these go hand in hand. A content animal is less likely to go rogue.
Go rogue? No. They're doing what they're supposed to do. You know, a cage looks very different depending on one's perspective.
Task received. Understood.
A Taurosaurus, correct? Haha, indeed it is. These grow up to be medium-sized and like to eat ferns.
As bad as it was there for a minute, it looks like the fire is out. The disease is...
Heading to pick up the asset.
Request acknowledged.
Asset being transferred.
That's how we do. Am I right? With you on my team, there's no stopping us. Way to get it done. You know, Isla Sorna isn't an easy nut to crack, but you've got the entertainment division on the island completely lit. That's getting you a reward as well. A new contract just came in. I think it's doable. By you.
That was a top-to-bottom review, and we're in the green. Mission accomplished. Thanks for your help. You're an asset to this operation, and a valuable one at that. Perhaps someday you'll be able to share in the rewards that come with what we're creating and developing here. Sometimes we have to set our emotions aside for the greater cause. Dr. Wu understands that. So do I. So do you. I came to these islands not to escape my past, but to give it meaning. And where else in the world can you go to stare down history? A history most primal. Stare it down and control it. We rule now. With your help, we've kept our facilities and our visitors safe. With that, there's nothing more for you to prove to the security division. Standing O, but I don't want to get up.
You understand, right? Still, heck of a job.
Okay. As bad as it was there for a minute, it looks like the fire is out. The disease has been contained, and we have no signs of it in the park.
Phew, the fire's out, says the woman holding the flamethrower.
This man?
Asset is...
You up for a new challenge? Well, then you are gonna want to see this new contract. Let's put this one in the completed column. Thanks. Congratulations are in order, and thanks, too. So, this is me giving you both. I'm not telling you to take this next contract, but only a fool would pass up this deal.
For you, a contract like this should be no sweat whatsoever. Just hatch a few of the little things, okay? And anyway, at that size, they're all cute.
All right, let me lay it out for you. I want to bring up our value and our overall reputation. I set goals that we can meet, and the way I figure it, we do this, and the other divisions are gonna have to take us seriously. We become the real force of nature around here. You know what I mean? All right, let's start with some new dinosaurs. You know what to do. Incubate, hatch, and house. Only this time, make sure you're getting the ones I've identified. Keep chill. I got a plan, okay?
Ambition. A double-edged sword, if there ever was one.
Just heard from the client, and they are happy, which means we are too. Way to go, man.
Confirming task.
I'd like to make you an offer you can't refuse. I mean, you can, of course, but why would you?
Asset collection request received.
Yes, this is exactly what we needed. Well done completing that contract.
Acknowledged.
Repair crew reporting in.
Something's come up that could be interesting and profitable.
Task received.
This new contract was made for a person of your talents. This is exactly what I needed. Well done.
en route to pick up the asset. Setting additional task.
Okay, we're all about the bottom line now. We need to reach those goals I told you about. Whatever it takes.
Sometimes whatever it takes is more than you should give.
It's always something, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, you haven't heard? We've got a Category 5 storm barreling down right on top of us. I mean, it's never easy, right? So let's make sure we have our precautionary measures in place. Protect our animals, ourselves, and our guests. Got it?
Storms spook the animals. As I'm sure you're aware, this place has a history of things going badly, very badly, because of the weather. Stay on your toes, and be ready.
An opportunity has presented itself. This challenge looks interesting, and I thought of you first.
We are caretakers in every sense, so take care of the dinosaurs, our guests, and most importantly, of yourself.
Another win for the Science Division, thanks to you. Here's something that I think will be beneficial for us both. Could possibly even raise our profiles within the organization. I know what I'd say to this opportunity if I were you. You made that look easier than it was.
Collecting asset.
Please seek secure shelter until the collisions are
Man, what a mess. Look, we're still assessing the damage, but in the meantime, we need to get our park back online and fully operational. Also, we need to work hard to get our entertainment reputation back to an acceptable standard.
You'll never get this place back exactly as it was, and it doesn't matter. Soon none of this will matter. For you, anyway.
Life requires diversity and conflict. The story of evolution is the story of struggle, with survival the ultimate prize. Now, that's not what I'm proposing, not quite. But I do believe we need to create a more organic environment for our animals. That means more species living together with all the friction nature provides coming into play. Our goal here is to create one massive enclosure housing a variety of species. We'll start with hatchlings and see how we integrate them together into a cohesive environment.
Small-scale natural selection. That's the plan. Recreate nature by fabricating it? If you don't get it right, then the dinosaurs are going to know that something's wrong. And that's when the claws come out.
Your reputation with the science division is impressive.
Looks like we are well on the road to recovery. Couldn't have done it without you, man, so, thanks.
Wait a minute, what does Dr. Wu know about you that you've chosen to hide from me? I like a mystery, I do, because a mystery is just chaos observed from the wrong perspective.
I don't know if you considered yourself an entertainer when this began, but damn if you aren't one now. Together, we've delighted and thrilled our guests with experiences that, until very recently, they could have only imagined. That's as good as it gets. And that means you've done all you can for the entertainment division. If you know what I'm saying.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Cassosaurus to the park.
A good scientist is a good observer. That's what we want to do now, observe, and keep our dinosaurs' welfare high while minimizing disruption within the community.
I don't know about the science, but that is quite the show you're putting on. Has anything eaten anything else? And can we predict when it will happen so we can sell tickets? Huh?
I've got it.
A fully functioning ecosystem in place. That was my plan, and now we have seen it come to fruition. You work well for me, with me, and I know that isn't easy. I thank you for that.
Nature doesn't abhor order, it abhors predictability. Routine leads to stagnation, which leads to atrophy, which leads to extinction. Until somebody smart enough to know better becomes predictably foolish enough to do it, or in this case, undo it.
Well, I'm at a bit of a loss here. You've done it. Achieved all you can with the science division. I doubt our research will ever be the same. I didn't believe it possible that there was someone as passionate as myself when it comes to our work. To the dinosaurs and their integration into our modern world. But you've proven me wrong.
Not many can attain mastery of their world, and yet, here we are. Here you are. When you started this journey, I anticipated this was going to be too much for you. To achieve mastery over the islands, and most importantly, the dinosaurs. But now, maybe in you, we have someone who can see John Hammond's dream of a world with dinosaurs fully realized. Wouldn't that be something? Perhaps through this chaos, this is what was intended all along. And who, or more precisely, what, could have predicted that?